Hey guys, and welcome back to another brick building video. Today we're looking at a Teko model, and this is, as you can see, a Gepard. It's 347 pieces, so it's not very big and not very complicated. And unfortunately, yeah, a lot of stickers. You know I don't like that. I just think the Gepard is really cool, so I actually have this in several different brands, and I just think it's hilarious that the Germans keep naming their armored vehicles after cats. So you can see it's an anti-tank vehicle, sorry, anti-air vehicle, and it has a few perks here that you can turn the turret and up and down, and you can turn it around, and then you have some door to the back. So it's not a very complicated model. You have some information here about the vehicle itself, but yeah, it's all in Ukrainian, so but yeah, this is the Ukraine Army series, or the Seria Konstruktorів Високого Техніка, so the series of military technique vehicles. So that's with some cool markings here from the Ukrainian Army. So let's go ahead and open this up. Okay, we have a closed box here. Unfortunately, I don't have a knife at hand. Let's see if I can force this open with violence. There we go. Kind of a strange way to package it. Oh, we actually have numbered bags. That's very interesting. We have number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That's very interesting that we have numbered bags for such a small model. So here it is, and I don't see any stickers though. That's very strange. So I guess this one might... I don't know if the... Oh, it's printed! It's printed pieces. I just saw one piece. Oh man, look at that! That is awesome! Okay, I just got very happy. So we have numbered bags, and then we have printed pieces, printed bricks. That's gonna be awesome. Okay guys, I hope for this video that my camera doesn't mess up, so you get to see me actually build this thing. Let's go ahead and start. Yeah, so here it is, man. It's all built. And I gotta say, I think out of all the models I built so far, this has been the best one and the most fun one. So let's go ahead and first look at a model. And it doesn't really have a lot of functions. It has the gun, which you can, whoops. These are the only fragile parts because they're very easily attached, but the guns themselves, you can point them upwards and downwards this much, I would say. So it spins all the way around without any problem. And then you have the hatch here, or one hatch. There's no openable back door. It should be openable, but maybe you can if you... oh, look. I actually managed to do it. Well, you really have to use your nails to get it open. And let's see if I can close it. And then this part kind of moves, but it's just, it shouldn't be like, it's not an openable door. It's just supposed to be leaning a bit, like sloping armor. And that is pretty much the functions of it. Oh yeah, we have the tracks, and I don't think they work very good. They're kind of like, they're not very stretched out. So I don't know if maybe you should try to remove one of them. I've tried on some few different materials and I can't really get them to work very good. So this is like a mouse pad material, and here we have some paper, and it doesn't really work there either. So that's a bit of a shame, but you know, there's no stickers. There wasn't a single sticker. And I think you can see that on this thing, that doesn't it look good? It looks so much better. And I mean, now if we ever want to unpack this, we can pack it up into pieces, individual pieces. We can give it away as a present or sell it if we don't want to keep it without having to destroy it. And I just think that's so great. The instructions were really good. They were really good. I had to backtrack like 3-4 times, but all those times it was because I'm a bad builder. So it was never that the instructions were bad. It was just I wasn't paying attention. And then, you know, as I'm building this, I'm also recording, and that also gives me a little bit of stress, like that I shouldn't take too long, even though I speed it up. It's not going to look good if I take too long. So I think that's cool. One strange thing I would say with the model itself is that if you look at the picture, you can see that the hatch there on the side is reversed as to the fan. So if you look here on the box, you see the hatch is on the right side, and then on the left side you have that fan. But I promise I haven't built it wrong. If you look here at the instructions, the fan is on the left and the fan is on the right and the hatch is on the left. So that's, I just find that a little bit peculiar, but you know, it's not something that takes away from the model. And you can see up here we have the Ukrainian logo on the front, the trident. And no, I just think that it was very easy to build. It took about 1 hour, and I wouldn't say I was stressing, but I was, you know, trying to build it a little bit faster than if I had not been recording. And yeah, for me the only bad part would be the tracks, because it would be fun if they functioned, but I think that it's going to be interesting. I heard some of the Kobe models have the same problem, but as I reckon it, I think most of these plastic brick builds, they do have problems with the tracks. And again, I'm just going to use it to display it, but it would still be cool if it functioned. So that's it, guys. That is the Gepard from Teko. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a comment. Take 1 second and like the video. Don't forget to subscribe. You don't want to miss out on more of these builds. And if you want to help me out a little bit extra, you can become a supporting member of the channel, or you can do a one-time donation with PayPal or YouTube Super Thanks. Guys, thank you for watching and see you next time.